Alright, hey guys, Anthony253 here again, and we're back at Assassin's Creed, part 15 of 21. In this part, in this memory sequence, we will have 2 assassination targets, so there will be 4 videos dedicated to this assassination memory. In the last video, we snooped through the computers using Vidic's access key pen that we pickpocketed him from, and we found a little bit of information regarding the company in general, and it's a bit suspicious, such as the 2012 December 21st thing they have going on, setting out a satellite and such. And we learned a little bit more about Altair and how he has developed as a person. Anyways, we're gonna go to sleep here, and we will go back into the Animus and continue our adventure with Altair. Alright, this time we don't have Vidic here to give us a little dialogue, so we're just gonna go straight to the Animus.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
Alright, so he's obviously upset. If you guys failed to pickpocket the access key pen for him last time, you will have a second opportunity, since he is in the exact same position as he was before. But since I already pickpocketed, I already have it, so I can't do it again. But let's go back in the Animus. As you guys may have recalled, in the previous video when we came out into the present day, it was said that assassins were looking for Desmond, and that's why Vidic is upset right now, because now he's in trouble for letting Desmond get into contact with them, even though Desmond did not. The assassins just kind of found him.
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
So at this moment, we're going to have some dialogue with Al-Mualim, and then we'll continue.
Come in, Altair. I trust you are well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd-ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Eris used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
Alright, so we are now rank 7. New ability gained, defense break. I'm not really sure what defense break is. Or, I mean, I don't really know how to do it because they don't teach you. I feel like if I talk to the courtyard assassin that you have to talk to train, I can learn how to do it. But I've never used it, so I never bothered. Now, for this one, when I did my practice run, I kind of messed up. Not really messed up, but as you can see, Acre is the first one here, then Damascus. I did the practice run for Damascus first, and that's the one I'm going to be doing in this video. And it doesn't really matter. You can do whichever in any order. But, you know, if you want to go in order, it'll be Acre, so it doesn't matter. But I'm just saying, this is what I'm going to be filled up, not the first one. Alright? And a lot of the talk about the piece of silver he had there, the Apple of Eden, that's a very interesting plot point that will be going on it for a few games. It kind of, if you know anything about religion, in pretty much any religion, things about Adam and Eve, Jesus turning water into wine and all that, Moses parting the Red Sea. In this game, the conversation we just had with Al-Mualim suggested that the piece of Eden that he had, the Apple of Eden, gave the power for all those things to happen. It gave temptation to Adam and Eve to pick the apple, which was that, you know, they were tempted to pick it up, and that's when, you know, whatever went down. Supposedly that's what Moses used to part the Red Sea, what Jesus used to turn water into wine, etc. So that's kind of the lore that they're going with, which is really interesting. I do find it very, very cool. And this game was made by a multicultural team, so it's various religious people and people with different beliefs that made this game. It's try to make it as unbiased as possible to any one religion, and I think it's really interesting. And we'll be seeing the apple up until Assassin's Creed 3. I think that's the last time we saw it. But anyways, it's setting up for a lot of interesting things that we're going to be seeing. And thankfully we have this, so we don't have to go to the dreaded kingdom. Going to Damascus, straight to Bira.
When you have been exposed, killing some of your pursuers will make it easier to escape.
The loading time was much faster than it has been in previous videos I've noticed. Alright, so in this one we're going to be taking care of Jubair. That's the assassination target that we have this time. Very easy. Almost no problem at all. I did fail one attempt, and that's just because, I don't know, I just fell and I messed up. But hopefully for this run it'll be very clean. I'll edit out anything that's too excessive, unless I find it funny.
It's the hero of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Mualim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair.
Ah, Salahadin's chief scholar. Strange choice of target in my opinion. But who are we to question the master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
What about this new world?
Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. much too busy with real work.
Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search?
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
Okay, so view by air is our first target. This guy's kind of crazy in that, well, you'll see what he's doing exactly. I'm not going to give it away. Even though it's possible you've already seen this game and you're just watching it for fun. Okay, we're going to the middle district this time, the final district of Damascus. Of course, I'm going to get all the viewpoints and I'll edit out myself getting the viewpoints and saving the citizens. It's pretty small, this area, so this will be one of the faster runs. I don't know if it'll be shorter because, you know, I talked a little bit more in this few minutes in the beginning than I usually do. But this shouldn't take you very long to complete. When I did the practice run, I did it extremely fast. The time that usually takes me to get all the viewpoints and saving the citizens was about the amount of time it took me to actually finish the entire memory. More or less, anyways. After this, we never really come back to Damascus. Unless you choose to come back just to admire the beauty of Damascus, which it is quite a nice place. But that being said, guys, I will see you after I've collected all the viewpoints and I've saved all the citizens and I start doing the assassination memories. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, hey guys, I'm back. I have finished all the viewpoints and I saved all the citizens. This was the haystack I came from for that viewpoint and dropped me right in front of an eavesdropping mission inside this building, I believe. Whoa, it sounded like there was dual audio on her for a second. I really hate those beggars. Wait, where's this eavesdropping guy? Okay. Yeah, these guys that walk around with their sword drawn, they'll protect you if you take long enough to... I was trying to blend, but the guy had pushed me. That's okay. I will take care of them. I promise I'm good at this game, guys. And not a single one of these are the weaker ones. These are all the strongest ones that don't get killed instantly with a counter. Oh, except for this one, yes. Okay, there's two regular guys now. I'm pretty sure the guys I need to eavesdrop on ran away already, so I might have to leave the area for a brief moment. So, as I come towards the end of this walkthrough, I know it's still part 15 of 21, but it really isn't that many videos left. I will be doing Assassin's Creed 2. However, I'm not sure if I'll go straight to it or if I will do a different game. If I do it, either way, the next walkthrough that I do will probably be done on my PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4, whatever. Depending on the game I do, obviously. But I'll have a capture card by then and such, and it will no longer be PC. The only reason I'm doing this game on PC is because I don't currently have a capture card, but I will have one by then. I just feel like that's just a small note I should add. Anyways, these are the guys you want to eavesdrop on. So, I like to lock on and then walk to a bench. And then listen. What happened?
I wish to see him, to hear him speak.
It can be arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who reject illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city, that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
Alright. Jubair holds daily meetings within the Madarash. Jubair holds daily meetings within the Madarash to speak with his students. The students then take to the streets carrying the message of their master. One of these meetings is about to begin. I think I will attend. Alright, so it's a perfect spot to go to. Daily meetings. So luckily there's not too much to plan. Happens every day. But Altair is going today. I'm very excited to do the second game for this, because Assassin's Creed 2 is my favorite Assassin's Creed game, and it fixes a lot of things that this game kind of lacks in, or it adds. The new features in it are very good, such as air assassination, ledge assassination, stuff like that. Fighting in combat with the hidden blades, because you get braces for those in that game. Let's do this one. So it's all, I don't know, Assassin's Creed 2 did a very good job of it. And I really do like Italy a lot because that's where that game takes place. But this game will always have a special place in my heart because this was the first one I played. But either way, let's listen to these guys and pickpocket them.
We found the place. It's just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here. You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it then. You'll find the one it's meant for inside the madrasa.
Okay. Easy enough. Ooh, I thought I was gonna run into him. A quiet letter which states Jubair should be within a garden. Now this is important. Alright, Jubair students have uncovered where Jubair's wife hid some books which are meant to be destroyed. The students suspect their master would want to personally burn these documents. The location of this particular burning is within a small park. And as you can see on the right side, it's crossed out certain things. We haven't done that investigation mission yet, because, we're doing them out of order, because I'm just doing them in the order I see them. But pretty much, Jubair will be in one of these locations after we listen to him talk. Him and his men will disperse. And in one of these 6 locations, Jubair will he'll go to one of them. And as you get these documents, it starts to cross out the ones that are not likely. So we know that he'll be in a small garden. So the 2 that are crossed out are the ones that are not gardens. All the other ones are. And it'll continue to do that until only one place is left. Alright, so let's read this. Master Jubair, I fear your suspicions have been proven true. We followed her as you asked us to and discovered that she has indeed kept the books. We would have taken them ourselves, but felt it best that you attend to it personally. She is your wife after all. Below is a map that will lead you to her hiding place. It is a small garden, empty save for a sundial and bench. I am sorry it has come to this. It cannot be easy, but I am certain you will do what is right. Your brother always, Akim. Okay. I'm sure one of these is the one that tells you about that, but whatever. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna see if I can hide on the way there, but I don't think I... Oh, maybe. Oh, this has been a disaster. The practice run wasn't nearly this bad. That's okay. I will escape, guys, and if I take too long, I will just cut to when I do escape. because I don't feel like fighting 10 plus guys because I accidentally bumped into one after some guy, you know, shoved me. I really hate these guys. I don't know why there's so many of them. Please let me through. How many more do I need to do? Is this already the last investigation mission? Or is there one more? No. I have two more. I have then this one, and I guess I'll do this one. Yeah. That sounds right. I like how they don't recognize me. Like right after I get out the haystack. Interrogation for this one is very easy. Although he does take quite a beating to defeat. They're starting to take a lot of hits now. It's really annoying.
But then the way was made clear to
Okay, let's this guy
He saw
talk.
what must be done. Understood it fell to him, having learned the truth, to spread it. And as he was shown the way, so was I. And I will show you as well. Jubair sees things the way they truly are. Sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed.
Okay.
Your presence annoys me.
So we'll just follow him for a little bit. He doesn't really go that far. But once he pretty much goes into the left over there where people are coming from, it's pretty safe to attack him there. There are no guards that I remember that patrol. I mean, I think there's one coming right now, but once he passes by, you can attack this guy freely. And I think there was like maybe one thug, but he was pretty far. So let's do this now. It takes about 6 hits or so. I went a little closer this time. I didn't go this far before. I fought him like right here, and that thug never saw him. Or he never had the chance to get to me.
Violence is not the answer, my child.
In this we agree, so speak and I may stay my blade. What is it your master intends? Why destroy all this knowledge?
We lay the stones to build a road upon which soon all men will travel. It leads to a better tomorrow.
That is not what I see.
You are blind. The words upon these parchments, they are poison. Jubair holds the cure. He'll free us from their lies.
It's nonsense you speak. You've lost your mind.
No, not lost, but found. I see the world for what it truly is. He has shown me so much. I am illuminated.
Fanatic is all you are, and dangerous for it.
Do what you must. It changes nothing. We are not afraid.
You should be.
Come see what I have to offer.
Jubair scholars are destroying all books in Damascus. Last time I did not get detected. Jubair scholars are fanatics. They walk the streets calling out to the citizens, demanding their books and parchments so that they might be burned. They believe that destroying all knowledge of the past will somehow allow for a better future. But better for who? Better for who indeed? So this guy is pretty much going around burning pretty much every book or any kind of written document because he believes it's going to taint people's minds and such. And we need to stop him for that. Something very similar happened, in actual history in different points. One of the more notable ones that I remember happened in the Renaissance era, after the death of Lorenzo de' Medici in Italy. Savonarola, he was a priest, I believe. He actually started burning a lot of books and paintings and such. Anything that he believed wasn't worthy of of God to be seen. You know, like paintings that had nudity and such, or books that were not. What's the word? I guess religiously correct in whatever religion that it was he believed in. I don't remember if it was Christianity or Catholicism. And that does take place in Assassin's Creed 2 as well. So we will actually be able to see that. We don't see Lorenzo de Medici die, but in history he died in 1492. I believe this happened in 1492 or 93. So both these guys, insane, destroying documents and stuff. I'm not sure why I felt the need to say that, but it's a little fun fact. I'm currently enrolled in a Renaissance class, so that was on my mind. This lady needs to go away.
Altair, my friend, you have become quite the wanted man, as am I. I must prepare my family for the trip back to the safety of Masayef this afternoon. Could you finish my last assignment in exchange for information? Some men must be eliminated in Jubair's quarter. Be fast, my friend.
Alright, so this one, it's not that hard, but it did give me... I failed it once. And the only reason I failed this because I killed someone. You know, self-assassinated, but then a guard saw me from behind. And obviously, you know, I was detected. So, it doesn't really matter what order you go into. I should have gone a different order, but it's quite okay. I know there's a guy right here. Yes. No. Oh, shit. Here you go. I run away quickly. He didn't do that last time. Well, I didn't give him the chance to do that last time. Throwing knives are your best friends, guys. Ah, shit. They usually don't fall with the roost. Oh, shit. I'm sorry about that, guys. I felt like I knew he was gonna fall, because sometimes if they're far enough on the edge, they will fall. Damn it. That's okay. You know, let me try the one I tried the first time, because now that I know how to do it, I might be okay. Okay, that's number 2, guys. If I fail again, I'll just cut to when I do it. You will never see this, and I'll be talking to myself. More than I already am.
What's nothing so bothered?
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
Okay, so you can go here. Oh my god. That was the woman that was asking me for money. Because I didn't give her any, she threw a rock at me. Thanks. That's gonna solve your problem. Okay, so that's one. This guy's right here. I believe that's him. Okay, they didn't want to show me. But yeah. Everyone's gonna go crazy. Love throwing knives in this game. It's always a one-hit kill, unless it's a Templar. In that one, it takes. Oh, you will never be able to kill them with throwing knives. You can throw all 15 throwing knives and they won't die. Or 20. You can hold 20, I think, and it will not kill them. Okay, where is this guy? I believe he's patrolling somewhere. Where are you? There you are. Okay, that's the guy that. Yeah, okay, I know who it is now. Oh, I missed. How did I miss? Alright, now we just have 2 more guys. Please don't kill me.
someone tell me why he's doing that?
This guy is gonna be quite a pain. I hope he goes left. No, he's. I'll take care of it last. There's one more guy here. They also improved the eagle vision. I don't like it in this game. In the next game, it's much better in my opinion. Alright, this guy, you want to go like around this way. Okay. They can detect me. But let's go around this way and kill him once he's out of sight from them. Alright, perfect. Don't let yourself get caught. Ever. I hate these guys with the swords. You have plenty of time to do this, to be honest. Unless you cannot find your target. Or you hesitate to kill them because you're unsure. Alright, perfect, perfect.
All I ask is for a few coins.
Is there a reason for this nonsense?
And let's talk to him.
It's great to see you back so quickly and in one piece. I must return to my family, but before I leave, this is for you. I found a map showing where scholars are planning to burn books and other sources of knowledge. Please be careful, and let the future reunite us. I'll give your blessings to my family.
Alright. Acquired map detailing where Jubar will be burning books to look for smoke. I found a map where scholars are planning to burn books and other sources of knowledge. Should Jubar escape me, he will probably travel to one of these locations for aid. So, we know it's not those two areas, and we know it's not the other two that were crossed out. So there's only two places left, which is the far left or the far right. And we will find out where it is in the next video. I already know where it is, but you guys will find out. So in the next video, did I do an extra mission? I don't think I did. No, I did not. Anyways, in the next video, we'll find out exactly where he will be, and we will take care of him in the next video. Sorry for the few slip-ups I had. It's me, of course, but you know, those guys that push you, these women that ask for money and stuff, they are very annoying. They take them out kind of in the next games. You have people that are still annoying, but you can actually throw money and they'll leave you. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna end the video right here. In the next video, we'll kill Jubar, and we'll find out where he is and what exactly his plans are, why he's burning these books, what's the purpose behind it, and that will be it. So I'll see you then, guys.